So this is what I want to kind of throw out there as part of our theme for the video today. Stay strong. The end is in sight. What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Clean & Green Lawn Service in beautiful South Georgia. Hey, hope y'all are having a great day today. I'm a slacker, man. I don't even hardly need the lights on in here. Look at that, man. 6:19. The guys are already gone. They probably left we're supposed to leave at 6:15. That tells me they probably left by at least 6:05. I'm not running behind. My first property I can get there as early as I want to, but the second one I don't need to get there too early. And the one I'm going to do doesn't open till 8 o'clock. The one they're going to do starts up about 7:30, so they needed to get there a little bit earlier. And looks like after this week, certainly after next week, this will be live. Leaving at 6:15 every morning and getting back when we get done every day, I guess. I have had the joy of being, well, off some in the summer, not having to go cut, or going to start at the bottom of the schedule working up while they start at the top and come down, and we all get off, you know, at 12, 1 o'clock. And those days are going to be gone. So anyway, it is what it is. Maybe I'll find somebody that's wanting to work. I'm really not too worried about it, but anyway, I think I'm gonna do some things different next season, but I don't want to get into all that in this video, and I'll change my mind 100 times before next season. But anyway, so all right, well, let me get off here and get to my first one. All right, there we go. Number one is done. It is 7:34. So I'm trying to figure out how to get out of here. People coming. So that's gonna be good by the time I go by and fuel up and all that kind of good stuff. I'll get to my second property right around 8 o'clock, probably early enough, you know, late enough to start. So that's what we got going on. Had I left the house at 6, you know, I'd have been done here at 7:10 and been way too early to go to that other one. So planned it out about right this morning. So this is what I want to kind of throw out there as part of our theme for the video today. Stay strong. The end is in sight. Now I say that because, you know, I realize I can feel the aggravation already setting in, you know, and I know a lot of guys that particularly in this industry, that's the way it works, man. You're 2/3 of the way through the season. It's hot, it's humid, equipment's breaking, losing customers, and you just want to say the heck with it, you know. I don't want to do this. Or you get frustrated, and I was doing a yard yesterday, and I thought, I don't like this yard. I don't like it. Well, you mean you don't have to like the yard to do it? Most people in business have to do something they don't like to do, right? That's not ideal. But I was just saying, guys, I don't like this yard. And I thought, I should just not come back. But when you're in the heat of the season, you aggravate it. It's so easy, you know, to think that way. A lot of what we do, and anybody, you know, that's dealing with, you know, the elements, the conditions outside, rain, no rain, equipment, employees, no employees, you know, all of that kind of stuff, it is really, I mean, it's physical, don't get me wrong. If it's 100 degrees out, you got to stay hydrated, you know, yada, yada, yada. But we've proven time and time again that we can do that day in and day out. So the issue is not that, is having the right mindset. And, you know, when you get mental fatigue, that's not a good time to make decisions. It's not a good time to fire customers. Now, if it's a customer you've been having trouble with all along, you know, and just kind of been this ongoing, you know, deal between you and this customer, then, you know, it might be okay. But what happens is, when we get to a time and a season like this, it's kind of like you know, school's starting back. My wife teaches school, my daughter teaches school. There's a lot of excitement around school starting back. But then you talk to those teachers, you know, after spring break, and the year's wearing on them. You know, they've had this kid that just couldn't get right, wouldn't get right, and they're tired. And they're just like, man, I can't wait till summer gets here, you know. And it's not because they don't love what they do. It's a matter of just kind of burning out, you know. And so I say that because for us, the end is in sight. Now, unfortunately, some people work in jobs like that every day, and there is no end in sight. It's 365 days a year. You know, for us here, at least in different climates, it's going to be a little bit different. Here, come October, we're going to snatch the emergency brake, man. I mean, it's just going, you know, September is usually pretty wide open, and all of a sudden you get into October, and it just starts kind of screeching to a halt. And, you know, so you can make it. You got 60 more days in our case. You got 60 more rough days. Tough days. Gonna be hard days. You know. But there's rest on the other side. It's kind of like the school teacher. Spring break, you know, you got 5 weeks left, 6 weeks of school, whatever. You know, you just got to push through. And so if you're struggling right now, I say that to encourage you, because I have days like that too. And even though I'm telling y'all this, I'll still struggle with it, you know, before the week's over, probably. I can remember the end of last season, Elro and I, you know, we were calling people, or I was calling them. I was like, hey, how's the grass looking? You know, it's supposed to be, because the grass was starting to slow down a little bit. And I mean, we would just ride by some and be like, man, it's good the next week, and just drive on, you know. Now you can't do that with everything. My customers are, you know, very understanding, and you know, you got to know your customers and know whether you can do that and get away with it or not. But anyway, man, somebody else up here getting gas. I'll slide up in here and fill this bad boy up with gas real quick. Getting it done, man. All right, that's a wrap on that one. You may have noticed that I had my Beats on, headphones. All of a sudden, these other ones just quit working yesterday. It's like they won't take a charge now, so I got my Beats. I really didn't want to bring my Beats out here, but I don't like cutting all day without music. So I don't even think I've had those a year. I'm sure they ain't got no warranty. I guess they like boots. You just got to buy a pair every 6 months. I don't know. Anyway, I got that one done. I'm gonna probably go do 2 more, and They shouldn't have but maybe 1, 2, 3. They might have 4 left. That should be it at the most. Let's see. Yeah, because they 4 hours in. Beautiful landscaping, boy. I want to get me one of them parking lot blowers. Yeah, they're making it happen. Making it happen, man. Blowing them pine cones up around the tree, I reckon. I guess, I don't know if they cut that yet or not. I done got to where, man, I just chop them up for the most part. Yeah, they ain't cut that yet. I guess he's blowing them up so they don't run over them. I mean, I know it ain't ideal, and I don't want to do that on the first property in the morning. But if it's midday on, for sure, man, I just chop them up. As long as I can make them disappear. Now, I ain't gonna leave a mess out there. But we change blades every day anyway. So, and we cutting a bunch of bahia. So, we just cutting St. Augustine at 4 inches in a flat, well manicured yard. I probably wouldn't want to put blades like that on it, but that ain't what we got. That ain't what we got, man. I love that property I just did. I love that thing. That's probably, it's probably one of my favorite properties. Simply because it's bigger. It's got everything going for it. It's bigger. It pays well. The customer's super easy to get along with. Like, if I don't contact him, I never hear from him. Now, he pull up in the driveway or something sometimes and I talk to him, but he's just like, yeah, whatever, man. Looks great. So, I was thinking, I wish I had me about 4 of them to do a day. Be done in less than, probably done in 8 hours, and make some good money. Good money. So, for one person. But anyway, let me get off here, get to the next one. Done. Another one bites the dust, man. Like I got a missed call here. Let's see who that's from. Check back with y'all. Alright, the guys down here working. Fixing to get the push more and hit the backyard. Got one little backyard here I gotta push. It is almost 2 o'clock. So, pretty good day. We were done probably at 1. We come down here and cut my neighbors. We didn't weed eat or nothing because his mower's in the shop. Well, his weed eater's in the shop too, but I didn't want to get out. 003 looked like he was already dehydrated. That boy sweats like a pig, man. So I said, let's just cut it. He can come get one of my weed eaters and weed eat it. Anyway, yeah, that's it for today. We had something kind of wild happen, but I can't mention it yet, just in case there ends up being some problems. So anyway, I'll it's not funny, but it is funny. It's funny because everybody's okay, but anyway, yeah, it's a cliffhanger. We just did this one. So, anyway, I'm headed to the house. I got to get a piece of PVC pipe, and we damaged a customer's internet. Now that's what we did. What happened after that is what was interesting that I can't talk about yet. And because you don't know the situation, even if I told you, it probably wouldn't be that funny to you. But anyway, so I need to take a. The customer said that the technician will be out there tomorrow to fix the internet, and what it is, they got a camper, and the internet's hooked to it, and it was laying on top of the ground or something. I guess a trimmer caught it. Just one of them things that happens. But the guy told them that if we had some PVC pipe, that he would run it in the pipe for us if it's going to be at the camper on the ground. And so I'm going to take some PVC pipe up there. But anyway, I'm going to get off here and close this thing out so I can get it downloaded and back uploaded. I appreciate you taking time to watch. Hope you enjoyed a little bit of time lapse. Oh, by the way, that time lapse, that was 15 days on that yard. One side's got that nice centipede that looks really good. All that was cut at 3 inches. But that'll show you the difference between having good centipede and that old nasty Bahia. So anyway, appreciate y'all watching. My prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you, and that you might see all of your blessings as from Him. Hope you have a great day.